All right, thank you, witnesses. If both sides are ready to proceed, now the defense may call their first witness to the stand.
I would like to call Taylor Hamilton to the stand.
Mr. Shower, Ms. Taylor is ready. You may swear in.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yep. So basic facts. You are a 17-year-old high school student at Clearwater Regional High School, is that correct?
Yes, I am a junior.
Okay. And you currently have your driver's license?
Yeah, I got it on my 16th birthday, March 12th, 2012.
On October 5th, did your mom know you borrowed her car to hang out with friends?
Yeah, she knew that I was borrowing it to hang out with Blake Green.
Are you aware that by having two other students in your car, you were breaking GD law?
Yes, that is why I was being really careful with my speed. I didn't want to risk getting pulled over for that.
Who exactly was in the car with you the night of the incident?
Blake Green and his friend Harper, who was in college.
Okay. On the night of the accident, were you in a previous argument with your boyfriend?
Yeah, we were supposed to go to a movie and get dinner, but he canceled because he didn't want to go.
Alright. Is it true you rejected your boyfriend's request for a ride home?
Yeah, I was mad that he ditched me and I already had an extra person with me.
Okay. Who was the person that sent the message to your boyfriend?
Blake, I had asked him to reply to me because I didn't want to pay attention. I wanted to pay attention to the road because it was getting dark out.
Where were you and your friends heading to?
The pizza place that everybody just calls PQ.
On that night, were the headlights of your car on?
Yes.
Do you know the speed limit on Nash Street?
35.
And how fast were you going on that road?
Exactly 35. Like I said, I didn't want to get pulled over for speeding.
When was the first time you saw Alex Cooper on the road?
When I came up on the hill, I saw him cross and he ran in front of me.
Did you try stopping at all?
Yeah, I tried slamming on my brakes, but it wasn't enough.
After the accident, did you hang out with Blake Green anymore?
Yes, I regret it too.
What happened the last time you hung out with Blake?
He vandalized the dugout on the baseball field.
Have you read Blake's affidavit on this trial?
Unfortunately, yeah.
How do you feel about what he said about you?
I mean, I thought we were friends, and for him to say those things kind of hurt.
No further questions.
Plaintiff, you may now cross-examine the witness.
Ms. Hamilton, would you consider yourself an experienced driver? And how long had you had your license at the time of the crash?
I got mine on March, so about 5 years.
So you were still on GDL, correct?
Yes.
And the accident happened right by the school during a home football game, which you knew about, correct?
Yes.
Would it be easy to assume that this is a situation where you needed to be extra cautious when driving?
Yes.
Now, while you were driving, were you receiving texts from Avery Smith?
Yes.
And while you were receiving these texts, were you personally thinking of the responses, or were you just letting whoever was responding respond?
I was thinking of the responses and I was telling Blake to say them.
But you weren't responding yourself?
No.
Okay. And while you were receiving these texts, is it possible that you were distracted by them?
Possibly, I don't know.
And you were upset at Avery, correct?
Yes.
So is it possible that that could have distracted you from driving?
A little bit, but not much.
So what you're saying is that it is possible that you were distracted by the sounds your phones were making, the thoughts you were having about responding, and the fact that you were worked up about this argument?
Sure.
And how fast were you going?
Exactly 35.
Then why does the crash report say you were going above that?
I'm not sure. I remember going 35.
Any redirect?
No.
All right, thank you. Defense may now call their next witness to the stand.
I would like to call Jerry Hausman to the stand.
Mr. Shower, please swear in the witness when they are ready.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
So in your affidavit, you stated you lived in the same house for 50 years, correct?
Yes,
How old are you exactly?
I'm 72.
In your affidavit, you mentioned you saw the incident happen. Can you tell us exactly what you saw?
So it was around dusk and I saw a kid. He was on the other side of the street about to cross. He was wearing very dark clothing and kind of blended in. And he dashed right out in front of the car and I ran right out to help and the driver called 911 right away. But she said right away that he ran right out of nowhere and I tried to stop and there was no streetlights, so most kids know to be cautious when crossing the street.
Was Mr. Cooper wearing dark clothing that night?
Yes, I recall it was black or maroon.
Okay. Did you see Mr. Cooper look both ways before crossing the street?
No, I did not see him look both ways.
Was Mr. Cooper looking down when he crossed the street?
Yes,
Did you hear Miss Hamilton say they ran out of nowhere? I tried to stop.
yes I did.
What were you drinking the night of the accident?
I had 3 beers.
Okay. Did it affect your perception at all?
No, I may have had 2 convictions for operating while intoxicated in 1989, but I have learned my lesson and I am responsible when I have any kind of drinks.
Do you own any glasses? And were you wearing your glasses the night of the accident?
Yes, I own them. I was not wearing them the night of the accident, but I barely wear them, and I think the doctor had it wrong when he prescribed them.
Okay, no further questions.
Okay. The plaintiff may now cross-examine the witness.
Ms. Hausman, you said that around the time of the accident you had consumed a few drinks, correct?
Yes,
And the accident occurred at what time of day?
around dusk.
And you were not wearing your glasses, correct?
I was not wearing my glasses.
So it is safe to say that your vision could have been impaired.
Yes, but I
Okay.
see really well.
So your vision could have been impaired, but you claim that he blended into the night. How can you be so sure of this if your vision was impaired?
Because I never wear my glasses even when I'm reading or anything. I never wear them, and so I really don't think my vision is impaired.
And were the lights in your garage on when you were sitting there?
I do not recall.
Are you sure? Because in your affidavit you said that the lights were on, correct?
Oh, correct.
Alright, and could you see the football field from your house?
No, I cannot. There's woods all around me.
Okay, and the accident occurred in front of your house?
Yes, I could see from my garage.
So, the light in your garage was on. Is it possible that it was lighting up the street at least a little bit?
Maybe, but I don't think so.
But it
My
is
house
possible,
far enough.
correct?
Possible, yes.
So, if Mr. Cooper had been crossing the street there, and the light from your garage had been shining on the street at that point, Ms. Hamilton should have been able to see him, correct?
Possibly.
Right.
Alright, will there be any redirect?
If
Okay. So you said in your affidavit that your garage lights were on, correct?
yes.
Okay. Well, typically garage lights don't illuminate so far into the street. At least everywhere I've gone, I have not seen that happen really. So in order for that-
Objection, that wasn't a question.
She's still going.
Okay.
So in order for that to illuminate the street, it would have had to been an even bigger, what do you call that? Measurement of light bulbs, I guess you could say.
Yes.
Okay, so that,
Hold on, sustained, speculation.
Yeah.
Disregard that last question, please.
so I have no further questions.
Any recross? Alright, thank you, Ms. Hausman. The defense may now call your last witness to the stand.
I ask Kirby Latinato to come to the stand.
Mr. Shower, please swear her in when you are ready.
Please raise your right hand.